In 1992, two Bell Labs engineers designed UTF-8, the encoding that now carries about 99% of the web in pen on a New Jersey diner placemat, and it was thrown away with the plates. A Greek hotel sends its name to Chicago. Watch what arrives. The same file, and every letter has fallen apart. Nothing was corrupted. Every number arrived perfectly. But the number 233 means E-acute in Paris and iota in Athens. Here is the thing almost nobody is told. A text file contains no text. It holds numbers. The letters are painted on at the very end by a lookup table. The first table everyone agreed on was ASCII, published in 1963. It filled 128 slots with English and left 128 empty. So every region filled those empty slots with its own alphabet. 15 tables in one ISO family alone. Separate systems again for Russia, for Japan, for China. Same numbers, different letters. A file carries no note saying which table it used. The reader just guesses. Guess wrong, and the text turns to garbage. Japan named it mojibake. Russia called it krakoziabry. In 1988, Joe Becker asked a simple question. What if there were only one list? One list for every writing system on Earth. He called it Unicode. The standard arrived in October 1991. Every character got one permanent number, called a code point. E-acute is 233. Iota is 953. They can never collide again. But a million numbers no longer fit in one byte. Give every character 2 bytes instead, and English files double, while stray zeros and slashes shred file names. So here is the puzzle. How do you write a million numbers as bytes without breaking a single program already running? Wednesday evening, the 2nd of September 1992. A diner in New Jersey. Ken Thompson, who wrote Unix, and Rob Pike. One pen, one paper placemat. Over dinner, Thompson worked out the packing on the placemat. 3 rules, drawn in pen. That sketch is the diagram this whole video is about. Rule 1 answers the puzzle. Any character below 128 stays exactly 1 byte, unchanged, which means every English file ever written was already correct. Nothing had to be converted. Rule 2. Bigger characters get extra bytes, and the first byte announces how many, by how many ones it starts with. Every helper byte begins 10, so no slash and no 0 can ever hide inside a character. And Rule 3, the one nobody else had. Drop into the stream anywhere at all. One glance tells you if you are inside a character. Step back at most 3 bytes and you have found its start. Try it on the laughing emoji. Its permanent number is 128,514. Too big even for 3 bytes, so it takes 4. 4 leading ones announce the length, and out come the bytes your phone sends at midnight. That same night, they wrote the code. By Friday, their whole operating system was running on it, and Thompson asked a colleague to make it prettier. Monday, the committee voted it in. 6 days from a paper placemat to an international standard. Today, about 99% of the web runs on it. Your phone spends 1 byte on an English letter and 4 on an emoji. Every emoji you have ever sent exists because the envelope was allowed to grow. 3 things you can carry out of this. Numbers, not letters, 1 number per character, and an envelope that announces its own length. The placemat was cleared away with the plates. Pike still wishes they had kept it. The paper is gone. The rules on it now carry almost every word the world writes down. Thank you for watching. Our small team works tremendously hard on every one of these animations. Following, subscribing and sharing is what keeps Autos alive. There is a new video every day. See you tomorrow.